Howdy folks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Curtis, otherwise known as C-Money, and welcome to Hydroneer. So, very excited to bring this to you. It's a game I've been watching long play, and I did a little studying from a few other people. I can't remember all their channel names at the moment, but they're fantastic YouTubers, and I'll link their channels in the description. So yeah, new series, and let's quickly go through the settings. Um, I'm confused. I don't know. Bloom, I don't know if that's the rate of how quick things grow, but according to Google, it has to do with the brightness. We got motion blur off, audio. I always turn the master and the music down. Everything else should be the same except for the water pipe sounds I've turned down a bit because they're annoying. Input, I didn't change that. I changed toggle between crouch and sprint. I prefer toggle here, but crouch I prefer press. And you can't change the controller. Gameplay, I turned autosave off. I'll select when I want to save it. Of course, invert for me. I turned head bob on, save the chunks in the dirt. And here, there's two icons. One's kind of a pick up interact icon or pointer, and then the other one's a drop one. So you can change the color. So I like my Kawasaki green, as I call it. Oh, and I turned blur off, motion blur off. So that's it for settings. Like I said, I've done some studying. I've been playing this offline and absolutely love it. It's got mining, it's got fishing. The fishing's not exciting. Don't get excited about the fishing. But there's farming and cooking. That stuff is super exciting, and automation. So that's enough about that. Let's just hop in. I am going to show you the tutorial to give you an idea of the game. So, wants us to come over here and pick up the lantern. R2 to use it. Just going to drop it there. So we take this pan, drop it in the water to fill it, and then we're going to grab our shovel, and we're going to start digging. But we need to put the dirt in this bucket. So, yeah. So you can see there, this is the main pointer for interacting and clicking. And then the green one is for dropping stuff. Oops. Huh? Now, the deeper you dig, the better the stuff you collect. So you dump the dirt in the water, use the brush to stir it, and we have some ores in there, maybe some gems. Okay. Oh, it wants us to take it straight away to the jeweler. Okay, we can do that. The jeweler's right here. And he's going to give us $230 for what we just brought here. So fantastic. Wants us to buy a crucible.
Where it come from? If it's got value, take it.
All right, so what we do is we take the money. We don't have pockets or inventory, so my bucket's like consider it like a purse, man purse of sorts. Wants us to buy a crucible. So we're just gonna pop that in there. And a furnace. I guess this is the crucible. That's the furnace. Anyway. Casting mold. Right there. And it's 146 coin. We have 230. And we're just going to leave the money there because this is our spot where we go shopping. So that's the best place for our money, right? It's not letting me run. Okay, use the cart to bring the items to the dig site. R2 while holding the furnace to begin placing it. Yeah, okay. What am I going to do, though? My nifty little hole that I got started over here. Oops. Going the wrong way. I want to fill that in a little bit.
Huh?
Good enough. Okay, we put this in here so you can see the green circle. I'm about to drop it. That's where it's going to fall. And then we got our little mold to put right here. Okay, so let's get back at it. Oh, my Monsieur needs a bucket. Monsieur's bucket is in there. Now you can also leave it in a certain spot, and then yeah, you drop the dirt in there, swoosh it around, and just keep digging. What I was saying earlier is the deeper you dig, the better the resources. So that's not very deep right now, but that's fine. And we can just keep dropping that dirt in the bucket. Okay, oops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dump this. You can see we have some gold here. Fall nice, come on. There we go. So as long as it's all the same type of ore, in this case here, gold, we can put them in here. Put it on the crucible, and it'll melt. And we can stand like right on it. It doesn't burn us. We have no burn damage. Which is nice. Okay, so I'm using the green circle, and I'm hitting R2 to dump. And folks, we now have a gold bar. And with this gold bar, we're going to go to the jeweler. And we're going to buy... Ooh, I need the cart. Never leave home without the cart. It's like a bigger purse. I'm just going to take this straight here because I know I'm going to need it.
Used to call this place the old ore bar, but then we got a lot of less than desirable customers.
Bummer. Alright, we're going to combine this with the money that was there. Wants us to pick up a grinding wheel. An anvil. And a hammer. And there we go. There are some faster carts. We will get some faster carts. We'll do that in the main game. Okay, I just need to find a good place to put this grinding wheel so it's not half buried. Good enough. Fortunately, we already have a couple of gemstones that we can cut. Sorry, let's just dump that. And just go in there and grind it. and throw them down. Okay, it wants us to make a ring. In order to make a ring, come on, let's find a good spot. Right there. Perfect. In order to make a ring, we need gold or iron. So we're going to do a little digging here. Hello, dig. 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 I could be too close, like, oh no. Oh, I'm losing my green. That's fine. We can just pick it up and drop it. Probably need a little bit more, so we'll do that. What do we got? What do we got? We got more gold, glorious gold. Now what we can do, instead of picking them up one at a time, we can just pour them into the crucible. And, oops, there we go. And well, let's place this down. And it wants us to make a ring. That's a ring. Let's get the gem on here. Hammer tap. Oh, that's the sound of gold being ready. Now, before you put it on the anvil, we need to heat the bar up so that we can mold it into a ring. For that, we're just going to use our imagination. Okay, so put it down. Grab the hammer. Boom! We have a ring, which we're going to sell at the jeweler. You can see our money keeps going up, which we don't get to take with us anyway, as the tutorial is over. Take your coins into the new area and purchase the dig site. Oh, okay. Hold up. Oh, right. This is part 2. All right. Boom. So we bought the dig site. All right. Pick up and place the intake pipe in the river. That would be this. So this is an intake pipe. It brings it in the water and takes it through all of this. And all the machinery uses hydro in order to work. So that's what we're doing right now. So now it wants us to put this last conveyor belt on here. And we can change the direction. We want it to continue the flow. So it's going to go from up here, up into here. Yeah, so hit the red switch. So this here is the drill, or the press, and it punches the ground and brings up a chunk of dirt. Then that chunk of dirt comes into the grinder. These are not the terms necessarily used in the game, but that's what I'm calling them right now. Ah, come on, get up. Oh my god. And once it goes into here, it'll spit out a gem. So this replaces the water in the tray and the brush. And there you go. Now we got iron and gold going into here. Alright, tutorial complete. Return to main menu and start a new game. There's lots more to discover. So yeah, we don't get to take our money or anything with us, so... Okay, see money digs. New game, let's hop in. So similar to the tutorial, we have a plot of land. We have a lantern. We have a cart. Got our tools of the trade, so to speak. I gotta put this pan over here. I believe our shovel is over here. We're also given a vehicle, so this is ours. We get to use that as we so choose. So now you'll see here you can't dig this. This is like bedrock, but you can see where the dirt changes. So we can dig down here, and that's where we're going to start digging. Now, earlier I was just dumping the one into the pan. However, we fill this up twice and not drop the sand beside the bucket. You can dump the dirt on the dirt and make bigger dirt. Then we can bring this over here. And grab our brush. What do we got? Got one gold and one iron. Now, I'm going to do something very specific to this game through. So this is a little earlier than I would ordinarily go. Hi. Sorry. A little earlier than I'd go to the jeweler to sell this, but I need to do something. So this game has a day-night cycle. You got to go to sleep.
Items are appraised by multiplying the base price by its weight.
Excellent. 9. Alright, so yeah, this game has a day-night cycle. You can buy a cot and go to sleep during the night. However, I'm recording this for YouTube and for you to watch, and I don't want to waste time having to go to bed at night all the time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this money, gonna bring it up here to the shop. So this is our shop for this playthrough here, at least for this area. There's the cot that I was talking to you about. But yeah, we're gonna exit here. Going to continue, except I'm going to go into creative mode. Now, something that is available here that wasn't before is this hourglass, which costs one credit. It's not expensive, and it's not really cheap. It just means I'm not going to have to go to bed at night. So first we're going to do is we're going to pause it, and there we go. It's going to be like noon all the time in the game. Okay, creative mode is now off. We're back to the game. Time will stand still, and we will continue where we left off in the next episode. So, I'm just having a blast with this game. I love this game. It's crazy how much fun this game is. Just gonna set up shop for the next episode. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna carry on. We will continue digging, and we got some supplies to pick up and make a little money. There's other lands I can show you guys. Actually, there's a map right here. Before we go, I'll show it off. So we're over on the left there, Ember Cradle. You'll see the blue dot. It's moving. Moves while I move. So yeah. So that's the game so far. I'm excited to play this for you guys, or with you guys. And yeah, we will see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.